This program is brought to you by
Visit Cup Farm today.
Brain X syrup. Emamofra adwini mapomuden. SCP, Esita.
Omama Royal Chocolate.
Delicious.
No, don't mommy be here.
KTA Mobile.
Ethiopian Airlines, the new spirit of Africa, a Star Alliance
trading agency.
We are the best.
Tap send.
Tap send. Charlie, me say menye home. Me say tapo na send.
Rice pudding.
Abenda the bibia wom.
GhanaMats.com.
GhanaMats away. So I'm trying to say woman no am for provisions. Who person to credit man.
Ajona mama makwaba baby a wo hwe efri bia KOFI TV so live na ye wa ye de enkomo ebra said ye me de tu dwa mfie be mienini say magai interviews ye no the same thing we eye enkomo twetwe na ye twetwe eninti enhye dan ni format bia na fitu a me de be ma ene se wo ho an ye interview bia wani gye ho wo ho an ye de wani nye ho enti no ebasa wo ba na de ye ne ye de wani nye ho no a na wa save energy ne wo data na wa hoden na wo de atwen ama ya ye de wani bagye ho ne bi enti se de brebia meka no se we ye de wani gye ho ne bi a na wa hye ama onua bi enya bi ahwe onua bi agye de se onya bi a wo behwe eno akyi no wo hwe e wo YouTube a na wa click subscribe button no kokko no e wa se ho de ye ne se anytime be be live bia na send notification na watumi ajoin ye midin de KOFI adroma onwani na enwumre nkomo eba bedi no eye nkomo bi a wiase mu ensemo ahodo bi a yatete ho nsemo a ne moma ya na se benye obi no wayi nanim na wakam yetumi bisa ne ho nsem no ya na eden eno ena ama eba bedi sa nkomo yi na ye nkomo no ye de brofo be frafra mu pa aninti eduwa na wode akyeren na watumi ahwe fize eno any language a your guest you obetumi aboa yen ama yate ase eye se opese wo disika mane obi wo Ghana eya na we use tap send go download app anoma bi ewo so na etumi aboa wo ama wa send disika dia bafie sanso ena unya how bi wo adwuma mu ye yiwadi plane to agyaw ana se medical negligence bi wo Europe momodin na contact adwumaku a sabre womo eboa ewo sa kwan no eso obehunu womo add no ewo form ho na wafa womo number no na wone womo edi enkomo ba ne se plane to jawa woni womo dada womo den ye bo mo add no na wone womo edi enkomo na etumi aboa ma te se sound no say e okay all right anti my one say sound all right enti yemma yenua Lucas akwaba na yene no eni nkomo so dem kan no Lucas and Sheda and name of the app to send money to Ghana tap send tap tap send obonsa no ma bi e wo so sa na watumi e de asend sika no e de aba akwema abusuafo e wo fie what's it KOFI smoke nice kaba that's a nice design my kaba design all right Lucas, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
How are you?
Fine.
It's been a while.
Yeah, long time.
Yeah, where have you been?
I was in Ivory Coast They call me at Ivory Coast for some special mass burial. That is my personal job. Yeah. And you know, it's not everybody who can do the mass burial. And I wanted to settle some few family problems. So that is why I went there. And I came back last year, January, before the coronavirus.
Okay. So let me start for purposes of viewers who probably might have not seen an interview I had with you. How many years now?
Oh, it's going to almost 5 years.
Oh, yeah, almost 5 years now.
Almost 5 years.
What brought you to Ghana in the first place? What brought you to Ghana?
In fact, as for me, what brought me
5 years ago.
5 years ago, I came in Ghana here through some friend because I was a mortuary at Togo. So when I work for the Togo mortuary, I see that I'm not too feeling happy there because English country is more organized. Really, it's more organized more than French country. So that is why I started to say that I will try to be in Ghana here because in Ghana here there's a freedom. Nobody can disturb any other one, and the development, the way the Ghanaians are doing the machines is very forward. That is why I say I would like to come in Ghana here. That is why I came here a long time, almost since 5 years. I work in different places in Ghana here, different mortuaries, plenty places. And sometimes I have some application outside Ghana, different countries, so like contract. Sometimes those people used to call me for some few contract work, and that is how I used to move. But in Ghana here, I'm established in Ghana because I like the way Ghana movement is going on, because in Ghana, if you don't disturb anybody, nobody can disturb you. And that is one of the things I like this country.
All right. First of all, let's understand your job as a mortuary man.
Yes.
Just revisiting something that people who probably watched our 5-year interview will recall. What took you into deciding to be a mortuary man?
As for that, I started the mortuary work since when I was having 9 years. In fact, it's not I'm not the one that put myself inside the mortuary work. I was living, I lost my father when I was having 8 years. I was still small. I lost my father, and it was mainly only my mother. For a woman to take care of a son is not easy. So she sent me to my uncle, my father's senior brother. So he's the one who was a mortuary man. So when I was staying with him, sometime he asked me to follow him inside the mortuary because I know the work, his work already. By then, I did not have the mind to enter inside the mortuary inside. So when I was living with him, he was starting to explain to me that I have to be a man. I can follow him sometimes in the mortuary to do some certain work so that he will show me some few way. I say no problem. So for the first time that I followed my uncle to the mortuary, he made me sit down in the front of the mortuary and he asked me, which food do you want to eat? When I said I want to eat rice, chicken and beans, he went and buy the food for me. And when he bring the food, I was eating. He went inside the mortuary and bring some dead body, half maggot in him. You see, that is one of the first examples. If the way you are eating your food, that I was eating. When my uncle bring the dead body, they have those rolling beds in the hospital. So when they bring the dead body, I see the dead body and I see the maggot and I feel the odor. Dead body have some. The odor is very powerful. Even you can't breathe the odor. So if you continue to eat your food and you don't mind the odor of the dead body, or if you don't mind the maggot, means that you can pass the first exam, because that is only one body inside the mortuary. The thing who are there is more than the one that my uncle bring to me. So that day I continue my food, I eat, and he tell me that I have to be a man, that nothing can happen to me. So when I eat for the food, the next day I came to the mortuary. He started bringing me inside the mortuary. Inside the mortuary you will see things that will make you feel different, because in the mortuary nothing will make you happy. Nothing will make you smile inside the mortuary, because once you look the other side, you will see an armed robber who died, that the family forget him already long time. When you look the other side, You will see a woman who died with the eyes are open. You see, once you look the other side, you will see some different children, accidents. So they have a lot of things that will make you, will make your spirit feel very different, because those kind of things is not easy. As me, I don't eat meat because I used to see different accident cases, you know, real accident. When I say accident, you know, it's not the bike accident, it's like trailer accident, those serious accidents. So those kind of things, when you will see those kind of things and you will see meat, you will not be able to chew the meat, because when you start to eat the meat, your mind will go back to those things that you see in the way, because you will see somebody bone real inside. So that is one of the things that my uncle trained me and for me, so that when I will start in the real mortuary work, I will not be afraid. As for that, that was the training.
The training, okay.
Yes. But the real mortuary work started for me when I because when I was working in Cameroon.
Where did you get the training?
In Cameroon.
In Cameroon,
yes.
Okay. Is that where you come from?
Yes.
Okay.
So when I because when I was working in the mortuary in Cameroon, my mother told me that a friend will be laughing at her. It's not good for me to do the mortuary work. I'm still a young boy, so I have to change the work. But because of my uncle, I was so happy to do the work, because he's always pushing me inside the work. So because of my mother, I traveled out. I went to Nigeria. I sent my application at the Lagos private mortuary in Nigeria. So they called me. By then, so when I went to the mortuary at Lagos, that is the place that the real mortuary work starts normally, because that is the place that start to do some mass burial things. Because when I was in Cameroon, I did not do mass burial before, because that was old men. Inside the mortuary, you have different departments. You have pathology deep department. You have different ways. So for me, by then, I would not have a lot of experience to do the mass burial. But when I entered into Nigeria, by then I was outside my country, and I did not have anybody who can show me the good way. I was just doing everything that they asked me to do. That is when I started to do some mass burial in Nigeria, Lagos. Through that is where I started really to do the remote tree work, because I start seeing many things, even inside my dream, my spirit. Sometimes I will sleep, I will not be able to do things, because the work that I work, people that I watch in the morning, I will meet myself discussing with them in my dream spiritually.
Like you see dead bodies and then they appear in your dream.
Exactly.
Inside you'll be having conversation with
them. Normal person. That is inside my dream. But physically they are dead.
Okay.
But spiritually I used to see myself discussing with them some serious discussions sometimes. But there are things that I can't tell people, because it's not everybody who will be able to understand that. Okay. It's only between me and God and inside my spirit. You know, inside the mortuary, as for me, the way they treat me inside the mortuary, I did not just work inside the mortuary like that. They first of all teach me that to know the difference between the good spirit and the bad spirit. Okay. That one, yes. They make me sleep inside the cemetery, going to 1 week, 3 days inside the cemetery. Not, you know, inside the cemetery, sometimes in the night, you will see some, by this time in the cemetery, you will see that they have some flowers who used to make noise, to shout, whistle, you know, different things. There are things that you will see, but you will not be able to explain, because it's not an ordinary eyes already by then. So when they initiate me through that one, and the last initiation was the name of Shakal. But you know, people used to call me Shaka Lucas. The name of Shaka is an animal. Shaka is an animal. That animal, that is what my family take the animal, and they mix our blood. They mix my blood with the animal. Okay. You know, now the animal is my country in the village. But right now here, if I have some serious sickness, my family will know that something is going on with my son. We call it in French totem. Okay. In French, we call it totem. When somebody tell you that have a totem, means that the person have some animal who have the same initiation with the person. Some people have elephants, some people have giraffe, some people have different things. It depends on what you can be able to do to support. Okay. You know, I'm here now in Accra City, and the animal who have the same part of me in the bush in my village. Every time my mother will used to go and check the animal, and she will see if I have a serious sickness, she will know because the animal will get the same sickness and in that place.
Okay.
You see, that is the real mystical work in the mortuary, because if you don't do that, you will not be able to do some certain things in the mortuary. You see, like sometimes you want to open the mortuary doors, you have to knock 3 times. Like the first person to open the door, you have to knock 3 times.
Why?
That is the rules and the regulation inside the mortuary.
Why? What happens in there?
Because sometimes you can be outside, you will hear noise from inside. You can be inside, you will hear noise, but you will not see things physically, but you feel some muscle pulls in your body. You see that your hair will stand. Those things would make you tell you that the spirit you will feel some different things. But if you sleep spiritually, you will see yourself discussing with them, because it's not all of them who are dead. Physically they are dead, but spiritually their spirit is turning around. Unless they bury the person, where the spirit will go. Okay. You know, inside the mortuary they have pastor, native doctor, soldiers, police, lawyers, different type of person. So sometimes in the mortuary they will be arguing themselves. Yes, because you will see a native doctor, a traditional chief, and a pastor. Sometimes in the mortuary you will hear noise. Sometimes you open the door to go out. You put the key, but the door will not open. You know, sometimes we used to work like Friday night to Saturday morning. That is when we call dead body market.
Friday night.
Friday to Saturday morning.
Saturday, okay.
So we are going to sleep in the mortuaries, because like Friday night, people used to come and take my body to go in the village, to bury the body Friday, Saturday morning in the village. So we used to sleep in the mortuary. And through that Friday night to Saturday morning, you experience different things. You see, because the mortuary is not everybody who can do the work. You have to get the spiritual eyes to see many things. Like last time they bring a young man. The man, you know, the Kolebu mortuary, they have the hospital and the mortuary at the other side. So the family brings some dead body. The person was inside a coma. The family bring the body and give me to the mortuary. So when I take the body, I went inside the co-room. I inject the formol inside the body. When I come out, you know, in the mortuary, everybody is naked. Okay. Man, woman, everybody is naked. So when I bring the body, I wear my hand glove, I come out all the cloth for the dead body, and I arrange the formol through the injection. But when I wanted to inject the body, I see that the person's vein was still shaking. The vein was shaking. You know, if somebody's vein shake, means that the person is not dead. Okay. The person can be in the coma, and somebody can do almost 3 months in the coma, 1 year in the coma, 6 months. You don't know if you don't really know the difference, you will not be able to know. So by then, when I see that the person's vein was shaking, I called my boss and I explained to him that, oh boss, come and see something. When my boss came, he see that the person's vein was still shaking. So my boss called the family. When he called the family, he told the family that you people should take the body and go. By 6 hours or the next day, if the body not come, if the person not wake up, you can bring the body. So that is when the family take the body and go. And imagine that the next 6 hours, the person came back to alive. Yes. Imagine yourself that if to say that God did not give me the grace to see far, I could not be able to see the vein, how the person's vein is shaking. That means that if to say I put the formol inside the body, it could be like I'm the one that killed the person. You see, that's why the mortuary would have to initiate you inside different things, so that through your spirit you can know the difference between many things. You see, that is how and today the person is still alive. So that is
all right. So this is an interview, or a normal chat, let me put it that way, with Lucas, who is a mortuary man, in fact an international contract mortuary man, moving from country to country, specifically for mass burial. And his story is quite interesting. That is why we have him here in the studio. Okay, I'll be reading some of your comments. My comments, I say this guy is scaring me. Please, I sleep alone. Why? People say you are scaring them. This one is from Bridget Abena. People are scared. Are you not scared when you are in the mortuary? You see, even telling us the stories, what happens there, is scaring someone.
For that, I want to explain some few things. You know, in this world, to be a full man, you have to know the different part of the world. If you are a man that you don't know the different part of the world, it means that you are not a complete man already. You understand what I'm trying to say? Because sometimes in this life, when I was small, when somebody died, my mother will hide me. She will not let me see the thing because my age did not permit me to see the thing. But once you are growing, you have to see some certain things that you will be able to know the different department of the world, because this will have different department. Okay. You see. So as when I'm trying to explain the mortuary work issue to some people, what I wanted to understand is that inside this world they have another different world, and they have things which is happening that people don't know, unless the person who is inside the work can explain the things and give you. Okay. You see, because me as a mortuary man, it's not all mortuary men can tell you or tell you this what I'm trying to say. Because some people will know, will say that, oh, it's my secret, oh, it's my work, oh, I will not have, because, but me, I want to open some people in my eyes so that they will.
I remember the last interview we had a PRO for Kolebu Mortuary calling and not agreeing with you on some of the things that you said, and he not trying to see the spiritual side of it. But let's revisit some of those issues that you raised then. You spoke about sleeping with dead bodies. What happened? What prompted or what really led to you sleeping with dead bodies?
You see, when I was trying to say sleep with dead body, I'm not the one that sleep with dead body. But those things
those days, I remember you said you sometimes sleep with some of the dead bodies.
Yes, what I say that was when they train you inside the mortuary. Okay. You know, the mortuary initiation, they can teach you how to kiss body, to carry body, so that you will not be afraid of the body. Okay. Sometimes my master will teach me the mortuary work. Maybe after I will show you some of the videos. The person sometimes can kiss the body, can carry the body, can do everything. It's like, it's your work. It means that the spirit of the work is inside you already. Okay. The spirit of mortuary work is inside me. So there are things I can do, I will not be afraid. Okay. But now the mortuary normally is a ritual place. The mortuary is a ritual place. Because that is why I say that in the mortuary, different things are happening in the mortuary, but if you don't know, you cannot understand what is going on there. Like last time they bring some woman, the woman, the family said that she's the one that killed her husband. They bring the woman in the mortuary, she came and do 3 days in the mortuary. Normally, if you do the 3 days in the mortuary, that nothing happened to her, means that she's not the one that killed the person. But if she's the one that killed the person, when they bring the woman in the mortuary, with the mortuary spirit and things that will happen in the mortuary, she will not be able to escape from that.
The person who brought the body, or who?
No, in the family. Okay. They accuse some certain woman that she killed her husband. Mm-hmm. Now she said that the family said that if you are not the one that killed your husband, you will go and do 3 days for the mortuary, because the husband body was still in the mortuary by then. They did not bury the mortuary, the husband. So that is when the woman, they put the woman for the mortuary. She do almost 3 days. She was doing some small sacrifice, and she slept 3 days for the mortuary. The family said that if she sleep 3 days in the mortuary, that nothing happened to her, means that she's not the one that killed the person. But if she says that she's the one that killed the person, she cannot do even 2 days in the mortuary, because the mortuary spirit will arrest her. You see, okay. In the spirit in the mortuary is a different spirit. You see, the spirit of truth, because all those people who are there, they are dead. Now the spirit of death who is there, you can't lie from the dead spirit. No matter what you do, the spirit will know, and the spirit will hold you. So what I was saying that mortuary is a ritual place is because there are some occultic men. Mm-hmm. When I say occultic men, that means I can't pursue them, I can't talk to them, because the rank that they belong in this world is very high. You see, mm-hmm. Imagine yourself in the mortuary. You are a foreigner. You are a stranger in somebody's mortuary. You are just working under somebody, and the person you are working under him would go that, my son, my friend is coming in the mortuary to do some certain things. Let him to come in and don't disturb him. Okay. When my boss call me and tell me that, and his friend now will come inside the mortuary, and he would like to sleep with dead body, and my boss told me that his friend is coming already. Mm-hmm. So I can't do anything because I'm a worker. First of all, I'm a worker. Secondly, I'm a stranger. When I say, if I say to my boss, a friend, that I don't want you to come inside here, he can call my boss and say that, oh, my friend, that your boy is very stubborn. I don't want to see him there again. Because of that, my boss can sack me. Because is your boss friend. They are friends. They are working together. They do the things together. And you are not anybody to talk that, because you are working under somebody. The only thing you can do is you are just holding to follow the person's instruction. You see? Okay. So that is why I was trying to explain last time that in the mortuary, people sleep with dead body. I use exam because I used to do some in the mortuary initiation. Okay. Because to the initiation, you can't just stand up like that and do the mortuary work. They will show you some different things. Sleep in the cemetery for some long time, so that in the night you will be not as afraid already again. Because what you see in the cemetery will work your spirit, will make your spirit be strong. But if you don't sleep in the cemetery, you will not have it. Sometimes once you are afraid, the fear will go away from you.
But how is it like sleeping with dead body? Is it not scary?
It's scary for you. Maybe it's scary for some people. But for occultic men, ritual men, that is not scary for them, because they will say that if they don't do that,
personally, with your initiation time, sleeping with dead body, was it not scary?
No, by then I was not scared, because I have my uncle with me. He was the one that directing me, showing me things. In fact, I'm working with him. What you will do, I will do the thing. Because by then I was still small, 9 years, 10 years, I work with my uncle. So whatever, sometimes if you are still young, you will do some things inside ignorance. Once you are still young, you do some things inside ignorance. You will not know that the backfire of the thing. But once you are growing, there are things that you will not be able to do it again. Because once you grow, your eyes open, your spirituality open, you know that this is not good, that is not good.
So the ritualists or these occultic men you refer to that come to the mortuary, what specifically do they come there to do?
That is what I say. It depends. It depends on the person. It depends on the relationship of the person with your master. You see, sometimes last time I see some settlement in the mortuary when one of my colleagues, Mochima, was bathing some dead body. The woman came with bucket, and she put under the where the bathing the dead body is up like this, and the dead body water will pour on the ground. So the woman, she came and she put the bucket under the dead body, this thing, so that all the dead body water will enter in that bucket, and she will fresh it and go with the water in the house. That is not the first time, that is not the second time. Always, what I used to see in the mortuary, people don't see because they are not there with me. But what I'm trying to say is that those kind of things is very dangerous, because all those things is like ritual. Those people collect dead body water, dead body, this thing, where they cover them. You get something they cover dead body, the white, this thing. All those things, people used to come in the mortuary and take all those things. And sometimes, imagine yourself in the government mortuary, they don't have tank to bath dead body. Sometimes we have to go and buy pure water to come and bath some dead body in the whole government mortuary. It's not normal. It's not even normal, because they have some chemicals that you use to bath some dead body. That if you don't have enough of water to wash the dead body, even those chemicals will hang on your we understand it will hang on your body and it will make you smell some, because you have to get some more things to do things, because to take care of the body in the mortuary, you have a lot of things, because the body must not smell in the mortuary normally, because if you leave the body without taking care of the body, the body will swallow up and the maggot will grow inside the stomach and it will start smelling. Why I'm telling this is because I want to make some people understand the different part of the world. Me as a mortuary man, I see different challenges in my mortuary work. Because mortuary work is not easy, and for me, I'm a young man. I'm now 29 years, you see. So what I experience at the mortuary is that nowadays, it's like mother are burying my son in the mortuary, and it's not normal, because before his son who have to bury my mother, because nowadays in the mortuary, young men are plenty in the mortuary more than old men. The higher age of the young man in the mortuary is 25 years coming down. 25 years coming down. It means that young men, there are plenty in the mortuary.
You mean young guys?
Young guys that die more than old men. That is the experience that I see. That is what I notice. I'm going to 3 years now. Because why that? Because the way they are living their life. You see, because imagine yourself a mother who bury her son. in this world, a mother who bury her son, she will feel very bad because that was not the way that the thing supposed to happen. The normal way is that the son supposed to bury the mother. But nowadays, the way that our young brothers want to live my life, I don't know. I don't really understand. Because all my video, all my photos, anybody that they bring the mortuary, young men, young boys. You want to say young boys, young boys, 25 years coming down.
What are the reasons for their death?
As for me, the reason for my death is the way they are living my life. You know, it depends how you live your life. If you in this world, you have some things that we young men will forget those things. We call it tradition, African life tradition. Normally, to humble yourself, to respect your senior, to respect the elders. No, nowadays we young men will forget all those type of things, and a young man who don't respect I see last time a taxi driver who insulted the old woman, and when I see the thing, the woman tell the taxi driver that I will show you, and she just left the taxi driver. And I tell the man that the woman, she's an old woman. You may see that you have a strength maybe to beat her, to push her, but in the spiritual realm, she can control your spirit. You see, that is one of the things that we young men will forget. You do something, you can say sorry. And nowadays, young men are rushing to get money. When we talk about rituals, it's young boys who are doing that. We are talking about rituals. I can't count how many of them who came to the mortuary center asked me some dead body water, some fearful things to do things.
Young guys.
Yes, young guys. They'll come and meet me personally in the mortuary. But the thing that
at Kolebu or where?
Kolebu.
Okay.
Yes, sometimes I have my page in the Facebook. Yeah. Sometimes they will write me some message. I used to tell them that in the mortuary they have the good way and the bad way, and you will need some dead body water to do your things. But will you be able to support the what will come back, the backfire of the dead body water that you took? Because this is an old story that I want to explain to you. Last settlement, some settlement at the last time was my colleague. In fact, I was working with him, and the Kolebu mortuary. He caught somebody prick to go and sell at 1.something million CFA. Imagine yourself that he caught somebody prick, and the person was twins. So the day that they were supposed to bury the other twins, they were twins. One is alive, one is dead. So the person who is dead, one of the colleagues caught his prick to go and sell, and the body do almost 1 week that they supposed to go and bury the body in the village. So the other twins who is alive came with a family. He do some settled medicine to his brother body that anybody that killed my brother will die. So the thing they don't do like 3 days. The colleague who caught the person prick to go and sell, on his own mouth, confessed everything, and before he died. My colleague confessed and he died. We all will bury him because he's dead already. To explain that, that is one of the things that happened to him, because when the colleague caught the prick to go and sell, he did not know that. He don't know that something bad will happen to him. You see, that is what I used to advise some young boys, those who are doing some certain things, that once you want to do something, are you sure that
somebody is asking where is Lucas's hat? You can wear it. You can wear your hat. I think that is what makes the person realize this is Lucas. But I hope this one has no spiritual something.
Oh, the spiritual is in me. It's not in the cap. It's inside my body. I have the time. God give me the grace to work my spiritual heart through my uncle. Since when I was having nowadays I will look somebody. Let me wear my cape first. Nowadays, last time, sometimes we see some people when they see the one person who died, they will cry. Oh, see the person. Oh, it's painful. Oh, this and that. I'm just looking at the person because the person is trying to. It's normal because the person is not used to that. But as for me, I grew inside the mortuary work since the age of 9 years. You see, I experienced a lot of things that.
So roughly, like 30 years, you've been in the mortuary.
Exactly. So I experienced a lot of things that even my mouth is heavily to explain something, because last time I went do some interview at the UTV last time, and they said that what I'm trying to say, some young people will listen to that, if they think can affect them. So now that is why if I want to say something, I'm trying to limit the discussion, because there are things that people will understand. You listen to that, but the thing will be very heavy to them. You see, so that is why I'm trying to explain some few things that I pass in the mortuary.
All right. Let me see if I can get some of your comments to read. But if you've just joined us, this is an interesting discussion we're having with Lucas. The other name is Shaka.
Shaka Lucas.
Shaka Lucas. All right, with Shaka
The
Lucas.
main name is Shaka.
Shaka.
Because that is a name that I get the re-initiation inside the mortuary. You know, right now I'm here. If they bring some dead body who is very stubborn, that is my work. Because somebody are very stubborn. Very, very stubborn, my brother.
Dead bodies, stubborn dead bodies.
Very, very stubborn.
How is that possible?
Okay, thank you very much. You know, sometimes they have some certain family, they will say that if you die, don't bring me in the mortuary. They know why they are saying that. They are saying that because if somebody tell you that if you die, don't bring in the mortuary, because in the mortuary they have different people. Pastor, new chief doctor, senior occultic men, high occultic men, they are in the mortuary. So them, they don't want to, because if they go to the mortuary at the last time, it will be like like you just come to somewhere, you are a newcomer. They will take you like a newcomer. That is what those people don't want. They will say that if I die, don't bring me in the mortuary, because in the mortuary always they will do a competition. Yes, they are fighting themselves. Yes, that is what I see.
So there are seniors in the mortuary.
There are seniors in the mortuary.
The dead bodies.
Yes, between themselves. That is why if you want to open the mortuary, you have to knock 3 times. You can't just open the mortuary like that. Clack, clack, I open the door. No. What you will see, you have some mortuary at Kolebu. One of the body, one part of the body is paralyzed. One part of the body is paralyzed, one part is normal. Because what the man see in the mortuary, you know, sometimes there are things that you will see, they think can affect you because you have never seen that before. That is why you have to prepare your spirit to do some certain things. If your spirit is not prepared to do the things, when the time will reach, it will disturb you because your spirit is not prepared to see those things.
Okay. So you are justifying why people say if I die, don't take me to the mortuary.
Yes, I'm coming where, because I was explaining to you that they have stubborn people in the mortuary. Yeah. They are stubborn dead body, in fact. So they have somebody that you go and bury them in the mortuary. You go and bury them in the village, because I say we used to sleep Friday till Saturday morning in the mortuary. So people used to come and take my body Friday night to go and bury the person for the village Saturday morning. Sometime I'm a mortuary contractor. When I say mortuary contractor, is that if they give me this body to bath the body, I will bath the body, do the pathology, do the everything, and escort the body to go and bury the person to the village. That is what we call contract, mortuary contract. Okay. And mortuary staff, you are only in the mortuary, you bath that body. You are not the one who have to go escort the body to go and bury the person. You are a mortuary staff. But mortuary contractor, where they give you this body is your contract. You will do everything until they bury the person. So sometimes I used to follow some cars, some dead body in the village to bury them. Sometimes they will spoil in the road. Last time I watched some businesswoman. They bring the body, the businesswoman. I bring the woman inside the co-room, a special place. I see that the woman, she was sweating inside the co-room. Imagine yourself, if somebody can sweat inside the co-room. When I watch the body, I see that the woman's spirit is very hungry because she died, her eye was open. So I bring the body, I take the contract, was Thursday, I take the contract. I bring the dead body inside the room. I do the makeup, I bath the body, do the makeup, do everything. You know, my work is to arrange the body. It will be nice, so I have to be nice. Because it's a contract. I have to arrange the body, do everything, and for the body to go and bury the body. When they bury the body, my contract is finished. So Thursday, I bring the body inside the mortuary, I bath the body, and I do the makeup. I put the white this thing, we call it handkerchief, to cover the body. As I cover the body, that was Thursday. Friday, I came back, because Friday, people are working plain, they have a lot of work in the mortuary. So Friday, when I came in the Friday, I opened the same room. I see that the thing that I take cover the woman, she fold the thing by herself. She put under her head like a pillow. You see, those kind of people, physically she's dead, but spiritually, her spirit is very hungry. One, I'm saying that because I'm the only person who is bathing them, who is taking care of them. They can't do me anything bad, but they can talk to you, explain things to you, and it depends. If you do what you have to do. If you are there in the mortuary, take people, the dead body part to go and sell, do all those kind of things, always they will do you bad. They can kill yourself because what you are doing is not, you're not supposed to do that. That is why you can see plenty of the mortuary men today. The end is very bad, plenty of them, because in the mortuary they have the good way and the bad way. It depends the way that you follow. You see, because those people I used to bath them, take care of them, wash them, because even my family person will run away from them. Yes, they have some people when they bring them a body that even to come again, they will not come because there are plenty. Only the odor from the mortuary. If you are not strong, you can't breathe the air because it's I don't know what to call that type of air. So that is how she will talk to me always. Because
so this woman, why was she sweating in the cold room?
I'm coming. You know, there is a woman that she was because. What I know that is because when I sleep in the night, I meet myself discussing with a woman like the way we are discussing. But I realized that she was a businesswoman that Amroba they killed her because of her personal property. But the spirit was so hungry that, you know, spiritually there are things that once you see, you will understand that this one she's not happy. Because when I bathed the woman, I leave the woman, the eye was open. When I buy the super glue, I put the super glue, one super glue here. The full one, I put one full super glue here. I keep it so that the eye can close. As I put the super glue, I went out to drink some tea, and I came back. I see that the eye is still open. And you know, it means that the body was very hungry. Because if you put super glue in something and the thing open back, means that something is going wrong. I call my boss. I say that, oh, master, the way I'm seeing this body, because if I don't want to bath the body, say I will feel some muscle pulls. I call my boss.
Like you get some goosebumps.
Yes, that is one of the sign. That is with the way they initiate me in the work. That is one of the sign. If not, you feel your hair will stand. You see your muscle pull. You will feel that something is going wrong, but you don't know how to explain the thing. But only you will know that you are feeling inside your body. So that is how I call my boss. I explained to him. He said, Amika, she don't worry because, like, I was Friday already. They are going to go to bury the body Saturday morning. So we are going to travel for the whole night till Saturday morning. So when we put the woman she was having two daughters, two small daughters. So when they put the woman inside the ambulance, as I'm the one who's supposed to go and bury escort the body to bury because it's my contract. So when the woman was inside the ambulance, we reached for some places. We were going to the northern side. So there's cars spoiled in the road almost 3 times. A new car is spoiled almost 3 times, and I have a lot of experience in those kind of things. That is why it's my personal job.
The car spoiled 3 times.
Yes, a new car. It spoiled almost 3 times the road. So when the car spoiled for the first time, I was in the front. I sit there in the front with one of the woman daughters. You know, she have 2 daughters. One they went already. The other one, the smallest one, was with me in the ambulance. So that is when the car spoiled for the first time, the driver said that it's a new car, that the car do not have any problem. So I understand already that the body is very hungry, because when I started to bath the woman in the mortuary, I realized that this woman, her spirit is very hungry. So when the car spoiled.
You mean angry?
Yes, the woman's spirit is not happy. She's very angry.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So when the car spoiled, the driver said that the car is a new car. I came down and I went back I opened the coffee and I talked to the woman the way I'm discussing with you like this. I say, oh, mommy, I'm not the one that killed you. I'm taking care of you. Please, do let us go, because anybody that kill you, go and kill the person, wherever they are. That is the way you talk to her. Physically, she's dead, but spiritually, her spirit is listening to you. You see, that is one of the spiritual things that we use in the mortuary. So that is when I talk to the body, I beg the woman, oh, mommy, please, I'm begging you, I'm helping you, I'm the one that take care of you. I can't do you bad. All those people that kill you, that do you bad, go and kill them wherever they are. Anything they want to do them, go and follow them. That is how we talk to them. When I talk that, I take some wine, I pour some drink, I say some some few things. The car starts and the car go on for some place, it spoil again. The car spoil again. And when the car spoil again, before I went to the travel, I was ready already. I know that something can happen because when I start to bath the woman, I feel some muscle pulls, I feel some certain things. I know that the way this woman is starting, they are very stubborn. And they are stubborn really because the way she's hungry, you don't know why. You see. So when we go on, the car spoil again. When I take the woman's daughter, I tell the daughter that the person who is stopping the car is your mommy. She said, no, my mommy is not dead. I say, okay, don't worry, you come. I take the baby and I went back to the KOFI. I opened the KOFI, I opened the full KOFI. I talked to the baby that see your mother. Talk to her, beg her that she's the one that's pouring the car, this and it. Oh, when the smoker started crying, it was like a film. Anything that the smoker say, the mother will listen to her because it was her last born. You see, at the home, the baby starts crying. No, this is not my mother. My mother is not like this. I say, it's your mother. Oh, she there. We are going to bury her. Because normally they hide the truth from the baby. They hide the truth from her. And the only thing I can do to save us, I have to say the truth to the baby girl because small children are powerful. Whatever thing they say, they do, the thing can. So that is how I say, I talk to the baby. Oh, it's your mother, will beg her so that she will leave us. Who can go out and reach to the village because time is late. The car is spoiled. We don't know when we are going to reach here. That is how the baby start crying, beg the mother, mommy, please, mommy, please, leave us, we can go. We're not the one that kill you. Mommy, please, let us go to the village. That is how the baby start crying. Until the driver start the car again. Boom, the car start. We went to the village. The car spoil again for the road. That is where we use dead body cane.
Cane?
Yes, we have dead body canes. Before you use the dead body cane, you speak to the dead body first. You know, the dead body is very hungry because they kill her in a very bad way. But you are the mortuary man who's taking care of her. You are bathing her. You know, when I say bath her, you are bathing the woman for the full body. A private part, personal part, bath her, change her clothes, change her pants, everything, even do the makeup, do the dressing. You know, it means that she can't hide anything from me by then because if you bath some woman and you bath even her private part, it means that she can't hide everything from you. So that is, you are the only person that she can come into your dream and be discussing with you. If you are spiritual too, you have to control your spiritual level because there are things that will not come physically, but through your dreams, you'll be seeing things that that will happen tomorrow. That is why mortuary work, it makes your spirit grow. What you will see, what you'll be seeing every day, accident, many things. Even that they give you $100 billion, it will be very hard for you to use the money in a good way because your mind will be on one step, death. Because every day you are in a dead body, every day you are watching a dead body, it means that you can die. You say it means that you can die at any time. So if they give you money, I believe that you can die even today and leave the money. So you just spend the money, you will not have the time to say that I want to build my house because you believe that you can buy the land today and you can die today. Another person will eat your money. That is why sometimes people used to drink inside the work because to do the work clean eye is very, very hard. You see, people have to drink, some people used to smoke, people used to take injection for the vein because especially in the mass burial time. Because the mass burial time is very strong. It's not able, all mortuary will do that.
The mass burial, what makes it special?
The mass burial, when I say the mass burial, it's something that we used to do it once or twice in the year. You see, when I say mass burial, you see in the mortuary, we have some people who do accident. The family don't recognize them again. We have armed robbers, policemen shoot them, and the family is not aware of them. We have different people that the family forget them my body. We have people who travel and they die, nobody's know. You see, all those people are in the mortuary with us. And accident case, different things. And those kind of people now, among them, you know, in the Kolebu Teaching Hospital, we have some private doctor school. Those new doctors who are in the school, we used to take some full dead body in the mortuary. You know those human parts, full dead body in the mortuary, and we are going to dry the body. the full dead body, and after drying the body, we will send the body to the doctor's school. That is what they will do. They will take and do human parts, human this thing, science. That is what they take to do science in the doctor's school. They are taking those body from in the mortuary, because those people that family do not know them again. We used to take the full ones, those who are complete. When they are complete, they dry them at bones. All the bones is dry. They will send it to the science student. They will take it and do human parts, human different. That is a science school. Now the remaining ones, like those who do accident, the remaining ones, apart from the science student that will come out, the remaining ones, those ones bring heat inside the mortuary, because dead body, plenty accident, it bring heat to some places, and you know air is not passing. And where air is not passing in the mortuary, the air that you breathe is not the clean air. That is why you have to clean the whole mortuary. We used to do it 1 or 2 times in the year. So that is not really easy. It's not really easy because...
So you carry all the abandoned dead bodies?
All.
And then you go and bury them?
Yes, in the cemetery. Because it is the forklift that will dig the ground. Once the forklift will dig the ground, we all pour all the remaining dead bodies inside the place that cemetery, inside the place that the forklift dig the ground. We pour acid in the top. Because if we don't pour acid, some people will come and dig the place and take the woman part to go and do some other things that people used to do outside. That is why we used to pour acid in those dead bodies. Once you pour the acid in the dead bodies, the thing will come like ashes.
Okay, it melts.
It melts like ashes. That is the word acid will do. Because if you pour acid on it, it will melt like ashes. By then, nobody can use it again. Okay. And now, after pouring the acid on top, we are going to bury the thing, pour the sand to cover the place. See, and that mass burial is very important, because through that they have space in the mortuary. Those people who are the new dead body will come, they will have space, and the mortuary will not have the odor that you will smell, that will not be able to, they have many things. It's like clean up, general clean up of the mortuary. Okay. But the problem is that the problem is not to go and bury the body. The problem is starting from how you are going to carry the body from inside the mortuary to take it outside. You see, once you have those kind of body like this, you see, normally, physically you are in this world, but spiritually you are not in this world again, because the type of spirit that belongs into you is no more ordinary again. You see, as for me, every day being with dead body, if I go outside now, I see some accident and see somebody die. For me, I will not be scared, because always I'm used to that. Yeah. But the person who is not used for that, you see the person people will be crying, we're doing like this. Oh, but me, I grow inside the mortuary work. The only thing is that I will know is that if somebody dies, it's God that called the person, and nobody can be angry against God in this world. That is one of the things that we use in the mortuary. Because imagine yourself that you, the mortuary man, on Friday, people come to take my body, and the mortuary man is crying. How the people will see the thing? They will say, "Oh, mortuary man is crying. It means that something bad is happening. Let me find my way, because if you start crying, I will run away." You see, that is why you have to be in the best place to calm people down. Okay.
So why do you leave Ghana to other places to go and do the same thing?
Why is because the people that work with them in Ghana did not recognize my value as a mortuary man. I'm not only the mortuary man. Mortuary is my talent. Yes, it's my talent. Yes, it's my talent. In the age of 9 years up to today, I'm still inside the mortuary. I work for the whole West Africa. You see, in my young age, up to today, I'm still doing the work. It's not just that it's my talent, and God put me there to open my spiritual eye to show me some deeper things. You can only know the light inside the darkness. Mm-hmm. Through the mortuary work, I see that human being is like an egg. Human being is like an egg. Like if egg fall right now, it will break. They can't sew the place or again. They can't sew the place again. Once you fall and break, it's finished. It means that if you have somebody like a woman being, you have to hold it very, very carefully. Forget about things like that people are doing outside. Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? This and this, this and that. That is not anything. I used to bath sometimes soldiers, policemen, highest generals, governors, a lot of people, a lot of senior men in this world. But when I used to bath them, they are naked. They are lie down all in the ground, straight like a ruler. That is where you know that human being is like egg. That don't listen about what you will say. I can do this, I can do that. Don't forget about that. Know that inside the mortuary work, it teaches me many things. It teaches me the difference between the light and the darkness. Today, if you see a good man of God, I will know. If you see a real pastor, I will know. If you see a fake man of God, I will know, because the spirit who is inside me can make me give the difference, because the spirit initiation that I have. You see, that is why you can't just stand up in the mortuary. You cannot stand up and go and work in the mortuary like that. They will teach you many things. They will initiate you, because if you don't initiate you can never understand how things are moving inside the mortuary.
Lucas, very, very deep topic, and I think we will not be able to exhaust all the angles probably today.
Yes.
We'll find some other time and look at other angles of this same issue. But finally, what was the scariest encounter in the mortuary?
As for me, the scary encounter in the mortuary, as for me, it's not in the mortuary. I see those kind of scary things, but in my spiritual life, I used to see that, because sometimes in my dream, people used to come and attack me sometimes.
The dead,
yes.
Why? What have you done to them?
And when I say attack me, they can't kill you, but they can make you weak to some ways. Because when they are coming to discuss with you, they will make you weak, so that what they will say, you have the time to listen to them very well. Okay. Like, sometimes you can be like this. You will watch, you can't move yourself. You will just, it's like somebody paralyzed you. You see, you are paralyzed. Well, but the thing is speaking with you. You see, you understand, you hear, but you can't stand up, and unless the thing go, that you will feel free. Okay. That is why always in my spiritual way, if you're asleep sometime, those dead bodies come and talking to me, they have different way to talk to you.
But has it not affected your relationship? If ladies get to know you are a mortuary man, don't they get scared of you?
As for that, a lot of them run away from me, a lot of them, because last time I was having some friend, I do almost 1 month to discuss with this girl, with the day she agreed with me, I take the girl to go somewhere, and a friend from long time, she see me, hey, Mochiman. The woman, she just wait, she listen, Mochiman. She don't know I'm the one that they are calling Mochiman. So the woman, she first of all wait, she asked me that, are you the Mochiman? Because my friend come and shake me. How far now the Mochiman? You are no more working at Kolebu there. That is where the girl, she run away from me. Yes, because she never, when she hear Mochiman, she's trying to imagine the meaning of mortuary. She started to imagine the work of mortuary. She said, hey, I'm with the mortuary. Somebody who that bath dead body. No, I can't be with him, because they don't understand the meaning of mortuary. They build the things that if you bath dead body, you are a bad person. You have all a bad thinking in your mind. You know, that is what some people are thinking. Oh, since that day where that my girlfriend, she hear they call me mortuary. No, she run away from me. She tell me that she can't follow me because she is afraid of me. I say no problem, and now I friend mortuary women.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I friend mortuary women now, because in the mortuary they have some women in the mortuary. They are doing makeup, take care, caretaker. So I used to friend most of them now, because they are not afraid of dead body.
Okay.
We are working together in the mortuary. Okay. But the thing is that we are doing the pathology deep, and then the women, they are doing the makeup side. So they are not afraid of anybody. But those girls who are outside, when they will hear mortuary man, they have never seen mortuary man before, and maybe they never go to mortuary before, because they used to hear that it's dead body place. They are very scared. So when she will see her say with me, oh, she run away from me. She run away, I don't see him again. So the only women I have is Mortuary women that we meet. Those ones, they are very hard to. Those women, they are very strong. You can't make them scared, because once they will just look at you, they will not laugh at you, because them, they used to go inside the dead body fridge, bring dead body outside and bath the dead body, do the makeup. You know.
Have you gotten broken heart before?
Broken heart? As in
a lady running away from you and you getting broken heart.
You see, as for me, I'm living in this world, but my spirit is not in this world. Though. You see, physically I'm in this world, but spiritually I'm not in this world, because the assignment I have to do, God showed me my assignment already. You know, I'm living the hard life, in a very hard life that in my own world, I don't have to be soft in my mind, because I used to face strong things. Like for me now, I can see some dead body. I will not have I can't cry again. You see, but some people will be crying. I will find tears. I will not have a space to cry again inside my heart, because all those places ceased from a long time. Because I work inside the mortuary when I was small. I see what I see in the mortuary. In my mouth is very heavy to explain to you, Mister. For the first time I entered to Nigeria for the mortuary work, they bring some certain woman. The woman, she was pregnant and she died with the baby inside her stomach. The first work I did is to operate the woman and bring the baby out. You see those kind of things, you can't do it on the eyes. So if you do, you should use your clean eyes. You will cry tired. You will cry because you ask God, why this baby died by this way? You see, that is why there are things that is very difficult to ask some people. But if you are spiritual, God can give you the grace to understand some few things. You see, that day, I am and my boss, we operate the woman's stomach. We do the pathology deep. That is the hardest thing in the mortuary. To operate somebody, put your hand inside the person's stomach, bring the baby out from the person's womb. You will see that the person's stomach, you will feel the heat inside the person's stomach first. You will know that this one, nobody can do that, and it's not everybody can do that one, unless they choose you for something that you can be able to do that. Because to eat self will be problem. I don't eat meat. You eat meat, I eat beans. You have the same this thing inside the blood. Beans is a vegetarian meat. You see, because through the work I did, no, I can't chop meat. If you buy full chicken, full goat, put in my front. If you want to choose, if I will remember what I worked last time, those accident people I worked last time. You can't eat anything. You will see food like this, you can't eat, because what your spirit see is very strong.
Lucas, thank you for coming.
Thank you very much.
I was afraid the movies here. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.
My computer failed more than 20 years. Me buy a crana movie briangomo. Na me buy be computer help desk support. Na kaneno nanka buwe na meji. But say dear name SIA ding name no. Me say me nyehwe name for office net to just registration fee. Kit 12 na wutua mema o t-shirt. Mema o certificate. Afenso so no ma pick nipa 5 a mo wie a mo ba be ka me team no ho na ma ye adwuma e de amaye. Slam Technologies na this way Bramwintino kan ho men twintwa na se kra journey and na wotwe medamase.
Hello, welcome to Unauthorized Digital. Here, we deal in security locks, smart locks, intelligent locks, which are ideal for corporate institutions, for banks, real estate, forex bureau, and many more.
Here at UNAC, we have variety of locks. This is our facial recognition lock, barometric lock. This is our little barometric lock. It's ideal for front aluminium glass doors.
You can locate UNAC Digital at Wager, SCC Junction off the DVLA road.
Call us on 0553 892370 or WhatsApp us on 0507 242299.
UNAC Digital, security in style.
Wow, this boy is great. Nasha one sway. Ahoke kasrum kubia. Ya made diagro. Brain syrup. Any anujie no. Brain syrup. E won me an robi to say. Omega-3 fatty acids. Vitamins ahodoɔ pii ɛne glutamic acid a ɛboa mmɔfra adwene mu dɔ na ɛsa ma wɔ apɔmuden. Branex syrup wobɛnya bi wɔ drugstore a ɛbɛn wɔ mu ne dodoɔ mu deɛ Freducard Pharmacy ɛwɔ Nkran Okaishi Drug Lane ɛwɔ 0244 560 296. Branex syrup Emma Mofra adwene mapomuden SCP Esita FDA.
Boring times, not anymore. A power-packed African exclusive entertainment served at your doorstep only on Top Hub. Just log on to your browser and type tophubonline.com. Sign up and enjoy, or get the app from the App Store or the Google Play Store and be ready for an African experience like never before. Top Hub, the new definition of home entertainment. Boring time.
When you watch KOFI TV, you'll be cutie. Yeah, you'll become cutie. So if you don't want to see it, you'll be vanishing, yeah, for eventually, yeah. When you watch KOFI TV, you'll be cutie, yeah, you'll become cutie. So if you don't want to see it, you'll be vanishing, yeah. For eventually, yeah.